We're going to look at two problems that are very similar but slightly different. We're asked, what is the Boolean expression of the logic gate configuration below? So when we first look at that, let's only concern ourselves with the top part of our logic gates. So we're only looking at everything above this red line. And so looking above this red line, we have two inputs in this OR gate right here. And we know an OR is represented with a plus. And so when we look at this, well, they all have pluses in here, which is great. So all of these are valid answers still. Now, we're going to look at just the OR gate right here. So looking at this OR gate, we can see that we have an input here and an input here. Well, the input coming in here is A, but we have an inverter right here. So it's going to be A naught. Then we have this B right here. And well, this B is just B because there's no inverter with it. So it's going to have a B here. Now the symbol that we put here is a plus because remember, plus is OR and this is an OR gate. If this was a different gate, might have to change it up a little bit. And so this is for this part. Now we have an OR gate right here and we have two inputs. Now the inputs, one of them is going to be the OR gate that we just solved for, or it's going to be this gate. So we're going to have an OR in here, and now we can solve for our bottom gate. Our bottom gate, we have an input here and an input here. Well, the top input is going to be this B. So we're going to have a plus B, and then this bottom is going to be a C, but we have an inverter here. Because of our inverter, it's going to be a plus C naught. And so looking at our answers, we can see that it's clearly going to be A. Now, the next one we're going to look at is very similar. The only difference is we have this AND gate right here. So we still have two inputs, but it is now an AND gate. And when we have an AND gate, it's multiplication. So remember, AND is multiplication, and OR is represented with addition. So looking at the top one again, we have this A as an input right here. We can see it goes through this naught, so it's going to be an A naught. Then we have this B. It's not inverted, so it's just going to be a regular B. Then we have it being multiplied, so we'll just have our next parentheses. We have our B going into the input of this gate, so this is just going to be B. And then we have our C going into the input, or actually the input here is a naught. So this C is going to turn into a not C when it goes into here. So we'll have plus not C. And then this is going to be our answer. So we can clearly see that E is F is equal to not A plus B and B plus not C. And so that's how you would look about the Boolean expression of our logic gate configuration.